Okay, it's 4:51. Bill and I are leaving for the airport with the baby and Nicole in an hour, and we have to pack for a little weekend in Boston. We're going and seeing a couple of potential new storefront boxes since our pop-up is doing so well. So a surprise visit!
Potato 2, potato 3, potato 4.
We love a surprise visit! Yay!
Bye!
Hi, baby girl. Happy Memorial Day! Is it Memorial Day? Look at that face. It's like, who are you talking to? Here we are, hanging out. In our, it's giving top of the building energy.
Top of the building?
Yeah, like sitting out at the top of the building with your feet in a kiddie pool.
Like a
city building.
Oh.
Back in the day. It's giving 80s energy.
What is it?
What is it? Everything should be. Look at this baby. Look at this 12-year-old in my little red car. What are you doing? And I had to come home early today, so I didn't have my mom. So now 40 and I going on a little stroll in the neighborhood, and this is my getting my exercise, because this is the only way it happens. Pushing this kid in a car in my Birkenstocks. Although Bill and I did just join the gym, so we're very excited to begin the gym journey. Become gym kids, if you will. Outfit change. Oh my goodness. Bless you, mommy. The allergies are real. Look at this kid. I like keep putting him in different spots, and I keep becoming fixated with how much I'm obsessed with him. It's a never ending journey. Okay, say bye. Okay, it's 4:51. Bill and I are leaving for the airport with the baby and Nicole in an hour, and we have to pack for a little weekend in Boston. We're going and seeing a couple of potential new storefront boxes since our pop-up is doing so well. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of pop in and update you guys on that, since I now need to scramble for the next hour and hopefully make it to the airport on time with all the stuff that I'm gonna need, all the stuff the baby's gonna need, which basically is like packing for a full week for a baby, because you know you can never trust that he's gonna keep things from being peed all over, and so on and so forth. So wish me luck. I'm currently just walking in circles while I look for the first part of the process, jammies. You want to tell them, or should I? Our flight was canceled. It was rescheduled for tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. 3 different seats on the back of the plane, which just will not do. So we are just gonna get on the road. We're gonna drive. The reason we were avoiding driving in the first place, because it's fast and easy and we can just get right on a flight. But 6 a.m. just doesn't coordinate with his schedule. It's just not the vibe. I have this thing on my head because it's raining, and I'm trying to preserve a little bit of my hair as possible. Such is life. We're trying to now debate if we want to cancel our flight home and just all travel together or not. All right, we're going. You ready to get in your new car seat? Whoa! Did we get here? We're here in Boston. Baby on a bed. You were so good. You slept the whole ride, right? Right? Hello? Lord? Were you so good? Hopefully you go right back to sleep now. Home for the next few days. Okay, so we just saw a couple of spots. Couldn't really film too much because, you know, it's just like not the vibe when you're like in the middle of the leasing conversation, but we will bring you along on like the journey as it gets closer to. Not my skin looking like it's completely broken out. Ugh. Anyway, now we are here at the seaport. We're about to go stop by the store. We've got assistant meets babysitter meets nanny meets Nicole. Yeah. Got crazy baby who just wants to climb the rocks. That's what we've got here. But anyway, we have a couple more spots we're gonna visit tomorrow, and then we're gonna head back on the road. I'm not sure if we're gonna fly or not. Honestly, I might not, because it's just sometimes easier to not navigate an airport with a baby. But yeah, stay tuned. Very exciting things happening. A little scary because, you know, it's scary to build a business and then turn it into something that's now a totally different business. I mean, talking about opening retail stores and not doing just online and wholesale alone is a big deal. And so it's just a lot to wrap your head around. But it's also very cool to feel like we're in a spot where we can do that. We can afford to do that, if you will. And by afford, I mean like afford to take the risk, because it's almost worth it in the end. So just, you know, trying to keep it real and take you guys along on these journeys. A lot of the conversation is about like opening in certain markets that maybe aren't like there yet, but we know are kind of up and coming, so that we can get into some of the other markets that we really do want to be in, and think that we would do really, really well in, but also there's like a line out the door to get into those markets. So it's kind of just like some of the behind the scenes stuff that happens when you're trying to run a business. Not this construction zone. And this is unfortunately one of those examples of markets that we know are up and coming. We might just have to take a risk on because we know it's going to be there in 3 years. So hopefully this video ages well and it's not 3 years from now and this area ended up not being as good as we think it's going to be. So anyway, more to come on the retail front. Hopefully I can take some video tomorrow. We're going to go over to Newbury Street, which is a totally different market in Boston, and see how we feel about the experience there. Although I can pretty much guarantee it's not my vibe. In the meantime, we'll leave you with this. A monkey climbing a rock with his 2 feet only. Look at my feet.
It's hard to see.
Say hi, Nicole. Honestly, that was fun. Is this to Boston?
My straw directly in the camera.
Look who's here.
Hello.
She's doing nothing. She's here. Excuse you.
So what are you doing here?
Guys, let's cheers one more time with my phone.
Okay,
Wait, I want to get Addie and Ford, so just like...
Ford, why are you mad at that? Why are you mad at that?
Ready?
Cute.
I'm literally here just to see the pop with my eyeballs in person. We literally worked in a 40 warehouse in the middle of Hoboken where there was weights being dropped on our heads.
Oh, it's good though. Do it, Mariah.
On to the next one.
Coffee first.
Imagine me having to carry the whole team on this vlog every
Okay,
single
hold on
day.
a second.
Every single time.
Hi, team. Where are we going?
I don't know.
Now, carrying the vlog doesn't mean actually carrying the phone, because what you do is you take it and turn it to me.
Yeah, but I still have to carry the team on coming up with content and things to say, because exactly. You're not even in this.
And we have like a spoken approval, we put in renderings and all that. Okay. It would basically just be straight in from the street.
Cute.
Be nice and both the width that it is now, but a wider staircase.
Okay.
Kind of similar to like 166's.
Yeah.
This was a barber.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Love yourself and look at your reflection and say you're free.
Yeah.
Wait, what does it say?
It's
like
like
the
the,
staff
you know, like the manager's mottos or something from Q2.
That's really cute. That's literally our motto. I mean, this is very special. Pretty cool. Well, about an hour from home. We stopped to pee, and now we're eating.
1 hour.
40. Ford, you got your water? Ford. So much is going on, so much has happened, so many decisions to make. We are back from Boston. We got home late last night, drove home, and we had a great trip. We saw a ton of great places, and now we have a lot of decisions to make. And it's hard. And we don't know what to do. Oh, careful. Whoa! Whoa! Mommy's on! Look, 40. Whoa! Mommy's on.
Dylan's on.
Dylan's under. So, wish us luck because we have a lot of things to think about and talk about. I'm worried we're gonna go backwards. It's giving backwards. My head is like off. Oh God. No.
Nap time.
Not nap time.
So comfortable.
Not the two of you doing the same thing. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. It's the sign that we taught Ford to do for boob. For chiche, we call it. But it's
Chiche.
really just known as milk. Otherwise known as milk. Okay. I am here on a Friday with the whole family. Bill's here, Ford's here. Bill's here, I'm just kidding. Bill's always here. Dylan's here, Ford's here. I don't have any of my helpers besides Nicole. She's completely on baby duty today. This is so not supposed to be a vacation. It's so not supposed to be a babysitting job, but here we are. I just got into a fight at the nail salon because have you ever just had someone just be so rude to you that you like can't wrap your head around it? That's what happened to me. And I just was like, how are you talking to me like this? Like, how is it possible that you are yelling at me like this? And I'm a customer. But anyway, don't go to New Polished Nails in Livingston, New Jersey if you can avoid it. But why I am here is because I think that it's important, since we have been opening stores left and right, to make sure that we are communicating, not our two butts fitting on this chair.
This is very comfortable.
Right. Making sure that we're talking about why it is that we decided, when most companies are going the opposite direction, why did we decide to go brick and mortar and open stores? Where a lot of stores are pulling out of brick and mortar, why did we think it was a good decision to go brick and mortar? And I feel like the reason we decided to go down the brick and mortar path, which one, it was Bill's idea. It came, an opportunity fell into our lap, and
it wasn't my idea, but an opportunity. Someone reached out to us about opening a store. Yeah.
I never would have thought to do it. I honestly would have been like, that's not an option for us. It just didn't seem feasible. And I also have had like anxiety. I've seen other brands go brick and mortar and it didn't pan out as you wanted it to, or as they wanted it to, or maybe it did, and then like shit went crazy. So anyway, I just didn't want to go down that route and make the wrong decision. So I just always thought it was like not gonna happen for us. And then an opportunity came to our doorstep, and Bill was like sold on it, and he was like, I think we should take a plunge. And since seeing the success of the first store that we opened on Bleecker Street last November, we had a line around the block at opening. It was like the most incredible first store experience that we could have possibly had. Since seeing that experience, we have started to feel just more confidence in the concept of brick and mortar and in the concept of opening our own retail stores that we've just continued going. And also, well, I'll let you speak.
Well, no, I mean, I think it was it's a $25 product, right? So when you lease space on an expensive street, it's a lot of bracelets you need to sell. So I think what we had to really uncover was, would that experiment work?
Yeah. Could we sell that many bracelets?
And it turns out, I think it does work. And, I think the customer that's coming in has such a different experience than if they shop us at other retailers that I think what we're finding is it's a huge new customer avenue. And, someone asked me today in an interview, where do you see Little Words Project in 5 years?
Ooh, I love that question on an interview.
And I said, I think we're a product company now. We're not really. We're a community with a product, but I think product is still very, very important. I hope 5 years from now, product becomes less and less important, and it's much more about the community. And I think what these stores are going to do is allow for us to have impacts across the country in a more physical way than we would. Anyway, so
no, I would agree. I would agree with that.
I came in and talk about the stores. Actually, why I came here.
Oh, what did you have to say?
I don't know.
You can share.
Yeah, so it's probably going to open mid-September, which is 2 months from now, and middle of October.
So there's a lot of stores opening, but also maybe Evan bleep those cities, but. We've got line of sight to having 6 stores by the end of this year.
4 by December. No, 5. Sorry, 5 by December. Well, really, probably 6 by December.
Yeah, what do you mean? I thought by the end of this year. Oh,
you
thought
the
maybe
last
the first
one.
Would be January?
No, it would be December.
Yeah, I think December is a must. I don't want to miss December. Ideally, it's November.
I was saying it will be November. So, by December, December 1st.
It'll already be open.
It would already be open.
Okay. So that's a little insight into why we've chosen to go down this route. I think it's just seeing.
Plus, it's fun.
And
stores are just fun. They're way more fun.
Stores are a lot of fun, and it's cool to kind of have excuses to go to these cities and be able to build our communities there and have a customer. It's just a cool new way to meet our customer, but also make a customer, and it's cool customer acquisition, and it's just fun and cool and scary, but it's I think. In my head, I always viewed this hurdle of being able to rent retail space as something that I was not going to be able to achieve at any point in my future. But then we partnered with a partner actually called Leap for the first store that made it seem really feasible, and it was really feasible. And so in doing that partnership, we learned a lot about the brand and the product. And then when we did a pop-up in Boston, we've seen the same thing. A lot of incredible reactions from customers that have not known us. It's mostly new customers. So it just goes to show that when we set up somewhere and we tell the story and we're true to who we are and we staff the stores with kind people, we find ourselves winning in that way, in that we're getting access to the customer that we never before had, and we get to kind of have a little fun while doing it and learn more about the product, and it's just a constant learning growth opportunity that we're just so grateful to be able to partake in. So most sane people are probably not going the direction of brick and mortar, although I will say it's the tide is turning and more brands are doing this. And you'll see a lot of the legacy bigger brands that are kind of leaving. We took over the Coach store at Bleecker Street. And you're going to see that, I think, continue as they become more D2C and their other smaller brands are becoming more omni-channel and becoming bigger that way. So really exciting stuff. We're still working towards getting the latest store open, which has been a month-long delay. Can you not eat my salad?
I honestly cannot believe you didn't get it.
Are you kidding? You told me that you were done. You told me you ate lunch.
No, I didn't.
Why didn't you? Can you please not? Oh my God. The Marion chopped chicken salad from the Ritz Diner in Livingston, New Jersey. So if you do ever go to New Polish Nails, unfortunately for yourselves, you should stop by the Ritz. I had the worst experience. Oh my God, I got into an argument.
Why?
Because the woman who owns it is so unfriendly. As unfriendly as people come, and I just can't with a business owner that's not nice. I don't know how to react other than to say like, how are you so rude and unfriendly and not nice?
You said that?
Yes. I was like, she was like, you can go somewhere else.
Why?
Because it's too long.
What did you do?
It's too long of a story to get into. But let me just say, I just can't. I just can't with people who are unfriendly. Anyway, Bill's eating my salad. If you do unfortunately have to go to that nail salon, stop at the Ritz after the fact and get yourself the Marion chopped chicken salad. All right. That's it from us.
Adios.
Carrigs out.